And don't forget, my son, it's time for Enter Sandman. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last year's national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will get first crack at it here. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him all week long.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping out of the backfield, throwing the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
7-2-0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. He's going to throw deep right side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. defense gets set for second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting to first. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. They're working that left side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. Fires to the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Pettis. Finds his big tight end. The pass play they hoped would spread the defense out and create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love to have back. It looked for a second like he might be able to break that tackle and score a touchdown. Just wasn't able to get it.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season. There he goes! And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but you see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. At the 35, he's open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can...
Unleashes one deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Louisville may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from L&N Stadium every time. The Cards have been racking up road wins since the Lee Corso days, and they'll get another one today. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on second down. The RPO, it's complete. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds a tight end. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Line gets set. First down. Motion from the wideout. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's a roll. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokie. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Pettis. Using the quick game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and 1 from the 27. The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Finley. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. At the 35, he's loose. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
running the football. You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Steps away. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. And the Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. 2nd down now after the sack. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle, it's Aurora. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights, good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gives it to the back on the draw. Spins away from the defender. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Dropping back, it's Pettis. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot.
Pulls it in on the right. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Snags a quick pass on the left.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. 29 Philly. 29 Philly. To the air. It's Pettis. Hauls it in. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Only a place to be tackled immediately. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
The counter play is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
Black 24, green 25.
Back to pass. Fears the pressure. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on 1st down. It's complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. 1st and 10 for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going. Nice anticipation.
Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Aurora. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. How many times do you think they're going to run that one back in film study? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. That's a penalty, that's a penalty, that's a penalty. It'll be a long film study for him. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And
This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Pettis. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the big fella. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Blue Devils will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away in 4. Fourth down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man on the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Pettis. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Wants to throw again. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one. He gets a hand on it. He picks it up. That's a live ball.
After that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Unloads it left. Pulls it in. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Find some fresh air. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Moving out of the pocket. And to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Here's a heat. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Breaks into the open. Bulldozes his way through. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass, it's Pettis. Rushes on him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Hoping to cut into that lead. They did not. Lead is huge. Using his legs, it's Daly. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They go right back to it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
Give to the running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Back to throw, it's Pettis. Finds his man, it's Evanson. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Evanson. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Finley. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Finley. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. They just keep firing. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, and he missed it. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. He'll start this drive firing. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, that's when the offense would love that. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first inside the 37. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice move there. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Aurora. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen. But you can tell, DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job. Playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. On the run, fires downfield. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Pettis. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can
Oh, he's got some space. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Evanson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football. But they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
That throw and catch, a pretty good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Blue Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Pettis. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off.
There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Got a little space. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's brought down, just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Hokies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing a 3rd and goal? And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an